Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Star Lourdes Tarot. Welcome aboard to any of my new viewers out there. I'm doing something a little bit different for the monthly readings. This is your monthly reading for July. I'm doing two columns. One is for love and romance. The other is for career and finance. And I went ahead, shuffled the cards, and laid them out. I'm going to start turning them over for you guys and see what kind of energy is around for Sagittarius. I'm going to start here with this column, which is the love and romance column. We'll see what's happening. Okay, first off, we have the Two of Wands in the upright position, followed then by the Four of Swords in the reverse position. Next, we have Temperance in the reverse position, followed by the Six of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay, now, in your love and romance, Sagittarius, looks like something is going on for some of you guys. First off, we have the energies of the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands, when it's in the upright position, mainly speaks of making a plan, of waiting and making a plan. But this plan is just in our heads at this point. So it could be for some of you singles, maybe you have decided that you're going to go on in search of a relationship or somebody to date, maybe get back on the dating scene, and you're sort of in the planning stages, trying to figure out what to do, maybe checking out some different websites for singles, things like that. For others of you, you could be waiting on if you are, say, involved with someone. For some of you, you could be waiting for somebody to come back from a trip or vacation, business trip, something like that. For others of you, you could be waiting for somebody to come in. If you're having, say, an online relationship with somebody, maybe you're waiting to either go and see them or waiting for them to come and see you. So it appears that some of you Sagittarians are in a planning stage or waiting stage. Some of you are waiting, and others are in the planning stage. Say you are involved in a relationship and it's pretty serious. Maybe you're planning on taking it another step further, planning on perhaps getting engaged or getting married or moving in together. It's just sort of a planning stage, and nothing's really happening 100% yet, but it's there. The thought is there. Okay, and next we have the energies of the Four of Swords in the reverse position. When the Four of Swords is in the upright position, this is mainly speaking of someone sort of in a relationship reading. It would mean somebody getting over, recuperating from heartbreak or hurt feelings, argument with a loved one, that kind of stuff. When it's in the reverse position, this person is already healed and is ready to come back and resurface again. For some of you who, say, have been out of the dating scene for a while due to a breakup or something like that, it could be that you're finally feeling like coming back onto the scene again, the dating scene, and you want to you know, go and explore things because you've healed. And this is healing, this is a good healing, I think. It's because we've taken the time out that we needed to basically deal with our emotions and sort of put things right before we re-enter back into the dating scene, if it was a case of a breakup. And even if it's a case of say just boyfriend, girlfriend having a fight, and you just kind of go and be off by yourself for a while because you need some time to heal your emotions from the situation, or it could be just a temporary breakup and now you're getting back together. So for some of you, that is the situation. And next card we have is that of Major Arcana, the Temperance, and the Temperance is in the reverse position. Temperance, when it's in the upright position, speaks of balance and things sort of melding together in a good way and in an easy way. It's harmony. When it's in the reverse position, however, this can speak of something going out of balance. So maybe for some of you, you've experienced a situation where your relationship feels out of balance. And if it's not due to a relationship being out of balance, it could just be you yourself. Sagittarius, maybe you feel like you're not balanced because you don't have a relationship in your life. and you feel in order to balance things out, you want to find somebody, which is good. It's definitely a good thing to do, especially considering that, you know, you're healing now, or you're healed now, so it is a good time for you to go out and look for somebody if that's the case. And the last card we have here going towards the end of July is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse position. Again, a card that speaks of things being out of balance. So you have two, like the Temperance and this, both these cards are speaking of something being out of balance. And it could be that towards the middle of July, perhaps you guys, for some of you who are involved in a long-term relationship, like I said, if you're planning on taking it a step further, moving forward or closer to a person to move in or something like that, it could be perhaps that something goes out of balance, and or you just feel that the relationship is a little bit out of balance. It's interesting because Leo got something similar going on in their love and relationship sector, so maybe some of you are involved with Leo. But yeah, there's definitely some imbalance happening, or at least a feeling of imbalance. It's like there's a lack of proper give and take here. So definitely watch out for those energies, especially if you're coming off of a healing. If it's just a case of for all of you singles who you're trying to get back on the dating scene again, you could just really be feeling out of balance, and maybe something's really telling you that you want to pursue a relationship. So go ahead and go for that, because your head's in the right spot, like your head's in the right place. And for others of you who are, say, in a relationship, you could just be really feeling the imbalance towards the middle and the end of the month of July. Okay, so I'm going to move on now to the next column, which is your career and finance. All right, so the first card we have is the Knight of Swords in the upright position, followed then by the Seven of Cups, and we also have, the Tower in reverse, major arcana of the Tower, and lastly we have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position. So this is in your finance and career sector. This is interesting, Sagittarius. Okay, first off, you have the energies of the Knight of Swords in the upright position. Now this could be, it's a court card, so it could be representing a person, maybe a person you're working with, working for, or is working for you, all depending upon your situation. Could be a co-worker or something. The Knight of Swords, because it is a court card, could be representing a person of the air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, sorry. Now this person, the Knight of Swords, when he comes in very swiftly and with a message. He's got a message, or he's got a lot of information to convey. So sometimes this could be representing someone coming in with information about, say, he has information about a job opportunity for any of you who are looking for a job. But this person is, this is swords, so it's more about verbal. It's not necessarily anything tangible, but he comes in with a message, a verbal message, or it could be representing emails or things like that. Perhaps some of you Sagittarians are applying online for jobs or something like that, and it could be that in the beginning of July you get a lot of swift returns on the emails or the resumes you've sent out. You get one in particular that comes in really quickly, really swiftly, and it could look like a good opportunity for you. But again, it's just in the verbal stages, so you really would have to look closer into it in order to find out if there's anything really going on there. For others of you, it could be representing just a message coming in concerning finances. It could be someone just coming in to tell you about a great deal or a great interest rate from a bank or something like that. It's just basically somebody coming in with some information. And for others of you in a job setting, say, it could just be representing a coworker or someone you know, you work for just throwing a lot of information at you, throwing a lot of information out there. Again, it's just information, and it really needs to be looked at, you know, with a closer eye. And the next card you have following it is the Tower in reverse. This is Major Arcana, and yeah, I guess it's the only Arcana in the spread. So Major Arcana of the Tower, when it's in the upright position, this is like something suddenly coming in, kaboom, and it's like, whoa, it can be a shock. And especially when there's swords around it, it's usually just representing information coming in. But the Tower is in the reverse position, so this means, to me, it means averting a disaster, a potential disaster. So say, for example, someone's coming in to give you some information, could just be a heads up about something that's going on at work. And because you have that information, you now avert a disaster. So that could definitely be what's going on for some of you. And for others of you, perhaps the information that comes in could be about something concerning your finances, and because you were able to get that information so quickly, you could have ended up in a disastrous situation, but you end up averting it. So that's good to see, definitely. And then following that, you have the energies of the Seven of Cups in the upright position, which indicates there's opportunities out there. There's definitely, in a work setting or in a financial setting, looks like there's a lot of opportunities out there. But like I always say, when it comes to the Seven of Cups energy, you really have to look closely at those opportunities that are there, because a lot of them that seem pretty viable, at closer inspection, you realize that they're not that great. So you really have to kind of go over the Seven of Cups energy with all the opportunities there. You really have to go over with a fine-tooth comb kind of thing and really look at those options clearly. But the good news is that there is opportunities. There are options for you guys, and it's better to have a lot of opportunities than to have none, right? And even if it's Seven of Cups opportunities, some of them are not that great, but some of them are really good. Like I said, you just have to really take a close look at them, whether it's dealing with finances, a job situation, or anything like that. Really look closely at the options that are being put forth in front of you, because it looks like you've got a good opportunity coming your way, the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position. And that's ending off your reading for the Career and Finance section, and this is coming out of the month of July. This is how you'll leave the month of July, with a good opportunity on the financial front. So, and even business front or anything like that could be, but this is an offer in the beginning stages. It's at the baby stages. So it could be that one of these opportunities here, you find a little golden nugget in it, and it could potentially bring in a lot of profit for you down the line. Or it could be that if you're looking for a job, there's all of a sudden lots of jobs become available to you or offered to you, but you really have to look closely, and if you do, you'll find the one gem there. So it looks overall like a pretty good month for you guys. On the relationship front, just watch out for any imbalances there, and try to, you know, balance things out. If it is a relationship that's gone off balance, just try and work with those energies, in the sense that if we don't resist things, we can eventually start making them work to our advantage. So just take it easy on the emotional front, because it looks like some of you guys just came out of recuperation and recovery from some hurt feelings or even a breakup. So just be careful. Your emotions may be a little bit tender on that front, and just make sure that you try and find your balance. And it looks like there could be some struggles with that in the month of July, but that's mid to end July. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius. If you did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, have a good month.